Hey there guys, it's Metro. No webcam tonight. It's nighttime. I don't care to put the lights on, but we got some big stuff to show you guys here, okay? We made some big changes. If you didn't see the last episode, quote unquote, I made like a secret episode. I decided not to publish it. I was going to publish it. I decided not to. It is in the playlist if you want to watch it. Episode, whatever this one is, -1, whatever, like 52.5, I think it was. I did all of this. I did a ton of work here, enormous amount of work. Okay, I only did about half of what we ended up doing, and then I went to dinner and did more. So I'm going to show you guys what the iteration number 1 of the badge vendor is. Okay, here it is. So there's a lot going on here. We're going to go through all of this, then we're going to get started on some actual gameplay. But we have all of the scrolls that stack. These are the things that have been dropping as well. So that's 2 badges. It's pretty cheap. But also quite weak, a bad investment of your badges, but something you might want to spend the badges on after, you know, a long period of time is gone and you've gotten everything else. Then we have drums. Okay, so this is actually something that's a feature of TBC and Wrath. They're just little buffs. Okay. Then so we're gonna go through all of them in a second, but we have a bunch of drums. These 2 are actual like buffs, like they are Kings and Mark of the Wild for whatever reason. They're in the game as well. We also have Rune Scroll of Fortitude also in the game. Just gives you the fort buff. Then we have the world buffs from Season of Discovery. Okay, if you guys aren't aware, in Season of Discovery they made all the world buffs items you can just buy, so you don't have to go out of your way to get the items. So we have all of the 6 that they offer in Season of Discovery. Maybe they offer more, but the article shows 6. I think actually there's a 7th, but it's the Neptulon buff, which I don't actually have. But anyway, we have the Magic 8-Ball one. That's a 10% one from Darkmoon Faire. We have Overseer's Anvil, which gives War Chiefs command. We have the Biju one, which is not working. I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about this. Not a lot of them are working for some reason. Firewater Cauldron. This is just the Firewater from Winter Spring, but I buffed it and made it a little different. Songflower Seed. This is the Songflower buff from Fellwood. And then Horn of Dawn. This is Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. I also added Vantis Rune. Okay, so what this is it's got a 10-minute cooldown, so you're only going to be able to use it on one enemy at a time. And it is a 100% damage buff to that one enemy. So we could use that to debuff a boss. We can use that to, you know, debuff a very hard mob out of a pack. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we have, that's 25. These were 40, and everything else was 5, and then the scrolls were 2. And then we have the bags. I showed that off in the last episode. We spent a lot of time on the herbalism bag. Took like 30 minutes to get that herbalism bag to go. But yeah, so that's what we have offering right now. What this is basically a power-up system that is not gear. I was really on the fence about how we were going to handle this, and I think we're going to add gear eventually, but yeah, I didn't want there to be a situation where we're just buying the best gear, because, you know, I talked about it in that last episode or whatever, but it just seems kind of weird because we want to farm the gear. That's the whole point. So this is an incredible amount of power on this vendor, all for badges, that will encourage us to farm, okay? But for some reason, a lot of it doesn't work. First of all... Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, so everything's got a 10-minute cooldown, and it should, when you die, it should go away. This doesn't... I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I guess this doesn't get click-offed or whatever. But anyway, this is supposed... I don't know if I just did it wrong. This is the one that's like the most confusing, why it doesn't work. We can try to look at it again. Spirit Biju. So there's like a Wowhead article. This is how I got the info. It is just part of the... Yeah, Spirit of Zandalar. I guess I just have the wrong ID here. I don't know what that ID is. The fuck is that ID? Not the right one. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. That's the display ID. Yeah. I might have done this, maybe. That's why it doesn't work. I don't know. 24... Oh, shit. 24425. That is the spirit of Zandalore. That's definitely not the description of it. What the hell? Let's change that. Just gonna use the Season of Discovery one. Update that eventually. So it is the right ID. It just doesn't work. I have no idea why it wouldn't work. I think what's going on here is, yeah, this. What is going on here? Wait. What the fuck? What is this? Did they nerf it? This might be the problem, maybe. Have they changed it in Wrath or something? Oh, yeah. That is the actual problem. The spell ID doesn't exist in Wrath anymore. Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the SOD one. 24425. Surely it still exists in Wrath. It does, but it's like totally different. Is it? No. What is going on here? Something's wrong with the buff. It's just not what it's supposed to be. Right. This is gonna require a lot more work than I thought, though. It's like totally just wrong. That's not what it's supposed to. That one makes the least sense. Nothing happens when I click that one. It's the same thing with all of them, actually. I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch of them that just don't do anything when I click them. So that's War Chiefs. See, this actually, I thought it was a, okay, so I actually changed the tooltip of a bunch of these, but it's not even the tooltip. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Target source caster and target unit. Okay, so I'm thinking that might be the problem. Okay, I think that's the problem. So here's the only ones that work. That one doesn't work. That's the Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. This one works. We have that on currently. So Defective Magic 8 Ball is called what? I need to go and look that up because that's not the page. Wait, what am I doing? I bet it's the target that's wrong. Yeah. Target unit, target any. Not what I expected to be there regardless. Let's try a different one. This one works because this is a potion. So I think this is the one that works the most. Firewater Cauldron. Let's get the spell ID there. It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we have to like go through all these. This is the prototype. Yeah, target unit caster. I mean, we could try to do it now, I guess. It's just one, right? Let's do it real quick and see if it fixes it. Also, okay, so hold on, before we do that. See, that one doesn't work either. Songflower Serenade. But anyway, we have the buffs here. So this one gives Mark of the Wild. This one gives Kings. So these work. We have the Rune Scroll of Fortitude. That works. Here's the Vantage Rune. I have tested that. It does work. This is the Drums of Panic. This is the AoE Fear one, which I don't, have an enemy to use it on right now, but I'm pretty sure that one works. Although I shouldn't be so confident because this one works. Drums of Restoration. You see the ear debuff. This is, like, I changed this so we can use them. They're going to basically just be buffs. All of this stuff is just going to be a buff. These are 6-hour or 60-minute buffs. Kings is still 30 minutes. And then everything else is 2 hours from the world buffs. We have Drums of Speed. Speed buff. Pretty cool. 30-second, 75% speed buff. Really effective. Then we have Drums of Battle. Haste rating increased by 80. Okay. We're supposed to have Drums of War. Doesn't work. Not sure why. Is there any indication of why? Might be the... Okay, it could be this again. Drums of Battle? Nope, it works for that one. What is that about? That's strange. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, let's try this. We'll export it and import it. What was the one that we made mess with? War Chief's Blessing, so Overseer's Anvil. And then one way or the other we'll move on. But so that's a lot of fucking buffs. I'm still considering Bloodlust. I think that one should probably be added. We have no intellect scroll right now, but I'm not going to mess with that because it's going to be a long time before I care about intellect anyway. We could add that one down the road. But I have limited time to deal with all that right now, so. I think the stuff we have is actually really good. I'm very happy with it. As long as it fucking works. I guess a lot of it doesn't work. But it seems like the right number. 40 seems very fair. Probably. They'll come quick once we get into higher power. So I'm excited for that. Okay. Also could be maybe something wrong with the item template. I doubt it though. Does that need to change anything? The fact that 2 work and the other don't doesn't make sense. But yeah, we're going to finish this up one or the other, and then we're going to get on to some gameplay. Okay, it works now. The other ones still don't, but that seems to be the trick. So I have to go through that and change that. But anyway, let's play the game. So yeah, we did get a bunch of badges. We have 7.
Time is money, friend.
Should I buy one? I mean, I think it's probably pertinent to wait. I don't know like what the right play here is, honestly. I don't know what like the best play is.
Hurry back.
But yeah, we'll wait. We'll hang on to them. Okay, so I think we're going to Searing Gorge. I want to go to Searing Gorge. Gorgeous here at night here. Not quite night, but by the end of this episode, it's going to be dark, I bet. But yeah, so what else? Like I said, Bloodlust. I mean, the sky's the limit. Like, I think we actually, like, I don't know. We'll probably add some items. I'm not really sure how I want to handle items. But like, you know, if we want the legendary thing, we can add the legendary, like the bindings or something, you know. I kind of like, the more I looked at it, the more I realized, like, oh, Sod's actually got an interesting thing going here. Because they have stuff that is just hard to get. It's not ketchup, you know what I mean? It's like important stuff that's hard to get. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, each of those buffs will be a gigantic boon to this playthrough, so I like that. You know what? I know, I should have bought the speed one. That's like honestly kind of invaluable. I definitely should have bought the speed one. But they're kind of minor buffs, like it doesn't feel like it's a huge deal. The five ones. Then obviously the 40 ones are gigantic. I think 25 for the Vantis rune idea is kind of cool. That one I feel like is powerful, but it's going to be like way weaker than the other ones because 10 minutes, you know, we're not going to, like, I mean, I'm probably not going to sit there and wait for it. But it'd be nice, like, on a boss or something to speed it up. Because it does look like, based on what we experienced in the previous episodes, yeah, we're, well, we'll see. We'll see once we get, I don't know. There's so many variables here, but I think we're not going to do a lot of damage. I think it's going to be really slow combats. And we're going to be basically just piddling around and surviving. Death striking a lot and keeping Vamp Blood up and all that, rune tap. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, no. Vantis rune is what, like a 2% damage buff? Not quite what we added. But, yeah, we can always nerf it. I was thinking 50. 100 is probably a little overkill. But, let's see what happens. Oh, shit. We're supposed to go to Stormwind. Turn that quest in. That's a lot of... Oh, yeah, we're good to turn back and go. It's not too far anyway. Okay, we'll be right back. Back to Stormwind real quick. Should probably have worked on this while we were while we were flying. I don't know what's wrong with this one. I don't know what would be wrong with that one. The only thing I was thinking of is somehow you can't have all of them up at once. I think that's possible. But it didn't seem like it because I'm pretty sure I tried them all individually. So I'm not sure what's happening there. It seems like there's some peculiarities with the actual spells. So at worst, we can just duplicate the spell and see if that works to know if it's the actual like enumeration of the stuff on the spell or if it's something to do with, because like I cannot figure out that tinnitus buff, that was that ear buff, is meant to be like a pseudo sated. Like basically in TBC they made these and they're meant to be like an extra layer of buffs that you can add to the game. But I guess they didn't like it because they just stopped it after TBC. But they're not meant to be all usable at the same time. As death slowly depends upon my career, I turn to you, Metro, to help me in the final quest for the Explorers League. If my old bones could muster the strength to brave the Swamp of Sorrows and the Sunken Temple, I would be fighting right alongside you. Pride makes it hard for me to ask for your help in collecting the Atalai tablets, but old age forces the necessity. Please, help me, Metro. I want to retire from the Explorers League having completed their final bidding. The Atalai tablets. Thank you, Metro. Once I deliver these to the Explorers League, our names shall go down in history together. You have helped an old dwarf fulfill his final obligation in life. For that, I am eternally grateful.
Watch your back.
And we do get a proc on the trinket. It has fire resistance. Yeah. Alright, but it is another trinket, and it is another slot for sockets. So shall we actually spend a little time here? I don't think we have any. Do we have any? We don't have any materials. But we are trying to craft something that needed. What was it? Citrine, right? We have no materials currently, but. Oh, steel. We can actually make that, yeah. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's go make that quick.
Great to meet you.
Should we go and buy gems? I was supposed to fucking... I still have the scroll. Never gonna use it. I don't really like the scroll, to be honest. I don't like the way this is played out. We also have a lot more that we can create now. But anyway, steel plate helmet, solid grinding stone. Okay, hopefully we get lucky first try. Because we only got one citrine. And only enough steel for this one try anyway, yep. But this comes with a socket. So I think it's going on anyway. It's a really, really good item. No. Nothing, but it is, I think, going on anyway, because it's 2 sockets. I mean, we have no strength on the current item whatsoever. So we'll put that on. Let's go, actually, yeah, we'll go, go get some gems.
Watch your back.
We have 51. We can get 6 total because we also have 70 gold. We need 2 more. Is this an inn? It's not right now. Just a bar. I need to get my hearth off that stupid fucking feather moon.
Our masters will be done. We are done here.
And do it without... Oh, there we go. Sudden Doom. Now they're dancing rune weapon 1. Holy shit. Hitting the jackpot today. 2 bone shields. We're putting in... I'm gonna save some of these dancing rune weapons.
Suffer well.
Actually, well, I forgot we're gonna have 3 sockets. So definitely let's put one in here. I guess we'll just use all of them. Might as well. I'll hang on to the Sudden Doom one. Just because there will definitely be a time when we need that. Okay. Let's go set our hearth somewhere else. Here, presumably. And then we will try to get started on Searing Gorge today. So our rune weapon now lasts for 32 United States seconds. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I would actually... What is the maximum we can get it to? I think it would be like 100% uptime. If we had one in every slot. What is the gem? 5 additional seconds. How many of those do we have right now? See, like, yeah. There'll be a maximum of 3. We should have 3 in every slot, right? Eventually there, well, so I'm not sure. That's another thing we gotta do with TBC, or with Classic. I gotta change the items to have gem slots. That was another thing I wanted to do in Sunken Temple, was to try to see if we can get loot that should be changed. Any epics are gonna have 2. And then I kind of wanted any blue to have 1, I think. It's how we were gonna do it, right? I don't know.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Yeah, I definitely think... I mean, we can just do it like right now. Sunken Temple, Classic, WoW. See, this is not what I'm looking for. There's a zone page. This is it here. And so... these guys... this is actual gear, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think these items should have sockets. I don't think we're gonna have time to do all of them though. But yeah, I think they should, so we'll do them later. But I think like the random ones should not. But like, yeah, a couple items should. This all sods. It's like hard to even tell what actually drops from the guy now. That is a lot of stuff. Actually, 100% of its loot is sod phase 3 marked now, so we'd have to just look at the actual... I guess what we have to go to a different database for that. Drops. Yeah, so... I don't know, there's definitely a lot of items that could drop it. I don't think it should be like everything though. Jamalon has only a few things as well, yeah. We'll cross that bridge another day because we're going to go back in there for sure, just not today.
What's on your mind? What's your bet?
What can I do for you?
How
Isn't there another quest here? Guess not. Alright, I don't know this zone very well, to be honest. Spiders, I know we have to kill those. Oh, we gotta put the ring back on. Oh no, we have it on here. Oh yeah, and then this guy too.
Well met. Full of honor, friend. Light bless you.
I don't remember what this quest is, but it's something like Black Dragon related.
Full of honor, friend.
Honestly, dancing room open gems are actually terrible for this. They're never really gonna make use of it against single enemies. It just requires too much rune power. We have to like go out of our way to double pull and stuff. Oh, this is a rare. Why? It's the same model as the other ones. That's funny. Yeah, it's only 2,000 experience from that, but. Myrmidon's Cape. A lot of agi. Oh yeah, we're good on what we got. This is actually a really good zone. It's like every mob has some kind of kill credit for it. I don't know they were this strong. Especially not with the fucking cast going on like that. We can't actually stop them, it looks like. Oh, we're dead here. Death strike. Okay, we got, I don't know if we got lucky or what there, but he just didn't cast it again. Couple casts happening, I guess. Lots of spiders needing to die. Okay, 7 already, but it's still a lot more to do. There's some fire elemental guy over here. Magma elemental. What happened? I used runic power, so it wouldn't let me use rune weapon. Still 3 full enemies basically on that full, but all that time rune weapon's still up. I love that. Yeah, it's got a 30% uptime right now, right? Yeah, 1.5 minute CD and 32-second uptime. I love the system. I really love what we got going on here. Got thorium and mithril here. Okay, well, not so much, not many items, not many enemies over here, I think. Actually, no, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over here. We still need the rock colonies? No, we're good on that. Kill him with sleep deprivation? Dark iron pillows. What the fuck? Get away from me. Stupid fucking blood worms. The worm weapon's still trailing him too, that's funny. It's still there, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Again, the bloodworms, isn't it? Gotta be. This one might be really bad. I think we're alright though. I think these mobs are before they used to be elites, but not anymore. Okay. We need to kill a lot more stuff. We haven't pretty much done anything yet. Let's go get the spiders done, I guess. It's really just anything that we see we can kill, because we need lots of kills. I think whatever that is. No, there, it's over there. It's on like a box or something like that. Twisted Experience always has you like start with that for some reason, so I recognize that. It's from an NPC. I thought it was something we had to loot. Yeah, okay. There's only a few of these mobs and they don't always drop it. I think it's the problem. But we will get it first try here today, yeah. Yeah, see, there's only a couple of them. There's like 4 or 5, I think. They're all in this area. Oh my god, alright, just kill this one first, I guess. Kinda like slowed or something. Do you guys know? Around the Horn got canceled. The time of recording this was today was their last day, and it was sad. I watched the final like closing thing. It was fucking sad. The show was legit, man. Don't know exactly how long it was on for, but I used to love watching that show. After in college, I like ESPN was on 24/7. That's an interesting item. 2 random enchants. Spell power. Yeah, we don't want that. What is this? Oh, the outhouse quest. Taskmasters we do need still. Oh, we need to find some slavers. We only have one of those. Oh, there's treasure right there too, jeez. Staring me in the face. Bunch of blacksmithing stuff we don't even want. Unfortunate. Anyway, we need enemies to die. Enemies to exist, first of all. Where the fuck are the slavers? I guess we're in the wrong spot. I'm really tired though. I don't know why I do these episodes late at night. I just really wanted to get on and talk about the changes, you know? Evade. Okay. Well, that made rune weapon less valuable. Thanks a lot, bloodworms. Intellect. He was in a rush. Yeah, I don't know. Turn this one in first. We still gotta find spiders. William plated daggers. Oh, is that a Smoldar, another rare? Just randomly hovered over a rare without even realizing it. That sounds scary. Maybe not. We're the rare killer with this rune weapon length, but it doesn't even matter. It dies so quick. Only 2, it's almost 3k. Oh well. Still 3,000 experience, we'll take it. Okay, we're gonna finish up this and I'm going to bed. Although I honestly should, I think I'm gonna leave my computer on overnight, which is not something I ever do. But I don't want to, like, I have so much stuff open right now with this. Don't want to lose my, like, I don't want to have to reopen it all and get back to where I was. Hate to do it, but yeah. These guys are a little silly to be combining, I think, unfortunately. They do some damage. But so do we. Okay, 19. This is our last kill of the spider. Then we're done. Then we sleep. We have a couple of things. I have no idea where these slavers are meant to be. I guess there's like another area, or maybe it's underneath. Three quests I think are ready to turn in though. Good for me.
Talk to me. You got my attention. Interested on a pint?
Oh. Slag bait. Oh, those are good.
Very good.
But no proc. We're obviously sticking with Edge Masters. Superior healing needs to be done as well. Where is it? Enchant Bracers. That's the one. Absolutely no rush for that. I mean, I really wish those proc something. Yeah, I don't think we'll go with them. Defense rating doesn't help us at all, really. Another jeweler setting, at least. Got a lot of greens in this episode. I also have two fucking. Oh my god, man. Just use one. I'm such an idiot. I'm never gonna use those. Okay, do we have a vendor?
Here there.
Alright. We will be back in the next episode. We'll continue playing video games here.
Off with you.
Goodbye.